Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome to English Keys Academy. Today we are going to study another beautiful poem, and the title of the poem is Loveliest of Trees, the Cherry Now, and this poem is written by A.E. Housman. So before we start the poem, let's have an introduction of the poet. A.E. Housman, he was born in 1859 and he died in 1936. He studied at Oxford and published learned articles on classical authors. He spent his life teaching and editing the works of a minor Roman poet. He also wrote scholarly reviews. His poems are in three separate volumes written between 1895 and 1905. So if we talk about the subject matter of his poetry, his poems express simple, universal emotions, love of nature, nostalgia for the past, and pathos of man's brief existence. Thank you, Usma. In sense and narratives, that are easy to understand. My wife just gave me a cup of tea, so I was saying thank you to her. His style is derived from the old ballads and from classical poetry. Together with his pessimism and irony, which can be savage, the foreign qualities of his style keep his intense emotion from seeming sentimental. तो इसकी जो पोइट्री है उसमें हमें जो है वो आयरनी भी मिलती है और पैसिमिज्म भी मिलता है. बैलेड्स की फॉर्म में इसकी पोइट्री है. सो बड़ा मज़े का पोइट था. सो लेट्स रीड द पोएम एंड एंजॉय दैट. द पोइट सेज in the first stanza, loveliest of trees, the cherry now. Okay, right now, cherry is the loveliest of the trees. Loveliest of the trees, the cherry now is hung with bloom along the bough. Bough means shah, ठीक है, the branch of the tree. Is hung with bloom. Bloom means the flowers and the fruit, the cherry fruit. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now is hung with bloom along the bough and stands about the woodland ride, wearing white for Easter tide. Easter tide, the time of Easter. Easter is a religious, I would say that event in Christianity. So the poet says that cherry is the most beautiful tree of all. Because it is the spring season and the cherry is covered with white flowers. Its boughs and branches are in full bloom, okay, and the poet is mesmerized by its stunning beauty, the stunning beauty of the cherry tree. The cherry stands by a woodland ride. The path for the horse riding. Okay, woodland ride, पुराने ज़माने में वो जो एक घोड़ों के दौड़ने की जो एक जगह बनी हुई होती थी, that is the woodland ride. Okay, so the woodland ride refers to the path trodden by the horse riders. The cherry is covered with white flowers in such a way that it seems to be dressed up for Easter season. Okay, so the flowers they look as if they are wearing some ornaments, जैसे कुछ जेवर वगैरह उन्होंने पहने हुए हैं. The way we can find the ornaments on the Christmas tree. Okay, so here the word Easter, it also symbolizes rebirth. Okay, because this is a religious event in Christianity, जिसमें हज़रत ईसा का इस दुनिया से चले जाना जो है that is mentioned. So poet symbolizes that because it's a spring season and the way after the death of winter the spring is arriving. Similarly, the cherry tree looks as if it is celebrated, it is decorated for the Easter, Easter event. In the second end of then, the most beautiful stanza, the poet says that now of my 80 years and 10, 20 will not come again, and take from 70 springs a score, it only leaves me 50 more. The poet says that according to Bible, according to I would say that the estimation of a man's life according to the biblical references is 70 years. कि मतलब बाइबल ये कहती है कि 70 साल तक एक इंसान की एवरेज एज होती है. सो हेयर बाय रेफरिंग टू द biblical reference, the poet says that now of my 80 years, one score is of 20 years. Okay, 20 years are equal to one score. 3 scores means 60 years and 60 plus 10 is 70. Now the poet says that now of my 80 years and 10, out of my 70 years 20 will not come again. This means the poet is of 20 years old. Okay, so 20 साल का है शायर जब ये नज़म लिख रहा है. तो he says कि 20 will not come again. Then he says that and take from 70 springs a score. Like if you minus, if you deduct, okay, if you subtract 20 from 70, it only leaves me 50 more. For 50 years the poet is using the word only. So this means the poet says that it's such a small time, it's such a little time to enjoy the beauty of nature. Okay, now in the last stanza the poet says that, and since to look at things in bloom 50 springs are little room. Okay, to enjoy the beauty of this nature 50 years are very less. Okay, 50 साल तो बहुत थोड़े हैं. About the woodland I will go. Now the poet says that I will go towards that woodland where the cherry is at the full of its blossom. So he says that about the woodland I will go to see the cherry hung with snow, and I will see how cherry is hung with white flowers. By snow he actually means the white flowers of cherry. So this is the beautiful poem that we read about life. This poem is about life as well. Basically the poet wants to say that the small portion of time that we have, we should live that to its fullest. So if we talk about the theme, the beauty of nature, especially of cherry, is very captivating, but life is too short to relish it, to enjoy it, to live it, to feel it. Even 50 years are not enough to enjoy it fully. The poet says that one should not miss any chance of enjoying the bloom of the loveliest of trees, the cherry in the woods in all seasons. Today I was teaching at university, and we were discussing, Thomas Gray's very beautiful poem, Analogy, written in Country Churchyard. And I was sharing this anecdote with my students that, as in Punjabi they say कि आखिर जाना ही मरवे चल मेले न चलिए. So the small amount of time that you have, you should live that to your fullest. बाद में ज़िंदगी इंसान को पता नहीं कहाँ पे ले जाए और इंसान की ज़िंदगी में क्या लिखा हुआ है. So today we discussed this beautiful poem, the cherry trees, loveliest of trees, the cherry now. In next session we will be discussing some other poem. Stay connected. Allah Hafiz.